Good morning, everybody. Arkansas Minuteman here, 0864. Uh, I'm making this video this morning because I kind of promised you all that the recce would be coming out for Operation Lights Out. But I've been doing some thinking the last, 24 to 36 hours, 48 hours or better. And in light of what happened in Utah and the assassination of Charlie Kirk, may he rest in peace. I have made the decision that for the time being, Operation Lights Out is going to stand down, at least until all this uh, events is going on with Charlie's death and all of that. And I'm thinking this is probably in the best judgment till everything calms down, the dust settles. Uh, I don't need a video going out there giving some of these radical left-wing liberal communist son of a bitches out there any additional ideas or what they can do. And God forbid they watch this and learn something that they didn't know before that they now can use. And as I've stated in my other videos, I will never encourage anybody to break a state or federal law. I will never support anybody that does break any state or federal law. I totally condemn that. If we do not like the laws as they are right now, then we need to get to the voting booth and we need to do more research and we need to vote for candidates that will go in and change those laws to how we want those laws to read and whatnot. In the last 48 better hours has been a very tragic and dark day for this country. Charlie Kirk he was he was just great at what he did. He's not like the average person can debate somebody and then somebody says something that kind of gets under their skin and then they get all PO'd about it. And then it goes from being a debate to an argument. Charlie was able to stay calm, cool, and collective, and he debated people, and he debated them the way debate should be, and that is you debate somebody using fact, truthful fact, and logic. There is no argument against logic. And if you go back and you go to his YouTube channel and pull up videos and you watch Charlie debating people, you will see that's exactly what he does. And when he throws the logic at these liberals who get up there to think they're going to pin him down, they crumble. They crumble underneath the weight of logic. There is no argument for logic. You can sit there and you can send out all your flawed theories and your falsehoods and your lies and your disinformational facts and false facts and all that, but in the end, logic's going to come out on top. It is the absolute crusher of the liberals, and that's why it's gotten so bad now. Is they have realized they ain't got a leg to stand on. They ain't got nothing to stand on. And now they're having to resort to violence. Now, I've got some opinions as to who's financing all of this, and you all have already heard a lot of their big names because they're billionaires. And the Chinese is behind this. This has already been proven, and all of this, but it's just a sad day. So, based upon that, at this point in time, I am Operation Lights Out for the most part is going to be stood down. I will do short videos of like the planning stages to map work and all that. And I may here in a few days to a week go out and actually do the recce part of it, but it's probably going to be a month or better before I actually go out for the actual operation, if I even do it then. This is all going to be based upon situational awareness of the current event that has just happened here in the last couple of 3 days. And that will be the driving force of the train on this one that will determine whether that part of it will actually happen. So bear with me. I know I haven't been on here. I've been trying to do a video a week at least, but unfortunately, life got in the way, and Private Murphy showed up with his 13-toed rabbit foot, and I've had to do some major expensive work around the house here. Uh, you know, life, family, uh, that comes first. This is just a hobby. And I hope you all understand this. The good news is the roof is repaired. Actually, I was able to get the roof on the house that I wanted. So the good Lord blessed me on that. Uh, the gutters were repaired. Everything's been done that needed to be done. And thankfully, the insurance covered 99% of it. I just had to pull out the deductible. So I was very blessed in that. And now I can move on to other projects that at this time we'll have to wait until it gets to be cooler weather around the homestead here. It's just been too blooming hot here. And it's about to get hot again. So all my brethren out there in YouTube world, I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate your comments from those of you that commented that you're rooting for me, that everything would work out and I'd get the house fixed. And I can sit here today and tell you that I made the final payment on the roof and everything. The house is done, and now life is getting back on a semi-normal track again. In my life, there's nothing normal. Everything about my life is abnormal. Uh, but in the meantime, let's all keep our thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk's wife and his 2 children, because we all know they're going through a very bad time right now. As President Trump quoted after he talked to Erica Kirk, yeah, she was totally devastated. And if you can go out online and find photographs of Charlie and Erica together and with his children, you can tell that they were totally in love with each other. They were totally into each other. They adored each other. And you can also see by the videos that Charlie's 2 children were the apples of his life. And he thoroughly and totally adored and loved them. And now they are now going to be raised without a father. The oldest girl, she's still young enough that she most likely won't have any memories of Charlie the short time that he was in her life. His son, which is basically still an infant, he bottom line, he's screwed. That's all there is to it. This idiot, which I just heard on the news, they have captured him and was turned in by his own father. Thank God his father knew what to do was right. And this fool, moron, plain jackass, he has taken a lot from this family, and there was no need of that, none whatsoever. This channel will never, and I repeat, never condone violence of any type. It will not condone the breaking of any state or federal law. So don't ever come back, well, Arkansas Minuteman 0864s, he condones us doing this because he puts videos out here. These videos are for educational purposes only, and for training purposes, and for entertainment, mostly entertainment. Let me stress that, entertainment. I do not, I have not, I will not condone any breaking of any law. I do not, I will not, I have not, nor will I ever condone any violence of any kind, whether it be a fist fight over something stupid, or if it's political violence like what just happened 2 days ago in Utah. I in no way, shape, or form condone that kind of actions. We are human beings. We are God's children. We know there are better ways to go and work out our differences. This country needs to get back to the point where we can sit down and have a civil conversation with each other, learn how to debate each other, and keep it cordial. There is no need to turn to violence to solve a debate or an argument or a disagreement. We all have to learn to agree. My bad. We have to learn how to agree to disagree when we have a disagreement. We are all entitled to our own opinions. We all have the right to voice those opinions, and that is God given right to us. And it is up to us to cordially work out any disagreement between ourselves. So, I've had my rant now on this. I apologize for it. As always, stay alert, stay alive, and keep patrolling.